Hello, everybody. What's going on? This is Andrew, and today I am taking a look at Historic. Um, about a month ago, I played some of a Teamer colored flash deck with Nightpack Ambusher, Torrential Gearhulk, Sublime Epiphany, Rewind. I love playing these cards. I think this strategy is super fun. And I was sitting around thinking about if I had a Historic tournament to play over the weekend, and there is a tournament run through MTG Melee, and it's an official tournament, and the winner qualifies for the next PT set championship level event. I'm thinking about playing it, so I wanted to look at Historic a little bit, and I was thinking that I would probably just play Heliod Company if I were to play in this event. It won Jeff Hoogland's Historic event last weekend. Seems like it's in a really good spot, and I enjoy playing that deck. But I wanted to take a second and build a deck that I thought could compete with what it's doing and with some of the other good decks in Historic. And I came up with something like this. I think that Nightpack Ambusher and Torrential Gearhulk end games really quickly. Having really good counter spells helps you against a lot of the decks in Historic, and if we play white instead of red or black, we get access to Settle the Wreckage and Yasharn, which helps shut down creature decks and then the sacrificey decks. In the sideboard, we get Isolate, Valorous Stance. I'm playing two True Love's Kisses here. They're an instant, and flashing them back with Gearhulk sounds hilarious. And this is mostly for the food matchup, right? You want to be able to exile the Witch's Ovens, the Trail of Crumbs, cards like that. They have plenty of targets for this. I haven't been able to test it out yet, but it sounds kind of cute. We've got Mystical Disputes, Aether Gusts, Return to Nature. This Assura symbol is just something I'm trying out. Being able to protect a creature sometimes, or just make a bunch of 2/2s against control decks, sounds like a totally fine option. So yeah, this deck is kind of just a bunch of good instants put together in a deck, and I played a couple matches with it last night to prepare for this video, and the matches went really well. So I'm excited to show off this Bant flash deck that I've been working on. If you're playing Historic sometime soon and you like holding up mana and playing Torrential Gearhulk, this might be a deck for you. So let's get into a couple matches and see if I can reproduce this. So let's get into a couple matches and see if I can reproduce the success I was having last night. Alright, getting into our first match here against not 20 anymore. I feel that. We'll go first, and yeah, I like this hand. We got potentially a turn 3 Nightpack Ambusher. Would obviously defend a land for Rewind. Okay, against red, I think our hand looks pretty good. Cool. Actually, Scattered Groves was not the land I wanted to find. I need another blue source. Okay. And just shoot me, sure. So we'll see what we draw here. The Scattered Groves, I'm probably not going to play. We'll see, though. Just kidding, I'm playing the Scattered Groves. No blue source. That's rough. I kind of just want to run out Yasharn this turn. So I'm going to do that. I only have 2 basics in the deck, 1 forest and 1 plains, so it's not getting a ton of value on that. But it's a 4-mana 4/4. The Bowmat Courier can't do things, and it dodges a lot of the red removal right now. So I think this seems pretty good. I want to be able to hold up Rewind plus Nightpack Ambusher, which is why I wanted to run out Yasharn this turn. And attacking. I'll block the Dragon's Rage Channeler now. The Bowmat Courier can't do anything. Yeah, I'll start attacking, actually. I'm going to flash in this Nightpack Ambusher to block. The Bant Courier, it can't draw cards right now because Yasharn says it can't. And I'll block with Nightpack Ambusher here. Now we're just looking for a blue source so I can... Ooh. I wonder if they've tried to so they cast Spikefield Hazard there, and then the game just auto-passed to my turn. And I think they might have tried to draw the cards with Bant Courier, but Yasharn shut them down. Cool. That was a nice little first match with this deck. Against Mono Red, I want Aether Gusts, and I want Isolate. Fading Hopes are going to be good here too. My main deck, Settle the Wreckages, will be good. I'm going to bring the curve down a little bit. And like Trimmer Rewind also. Yeah, I think that's good. The Valorant stance is awkward. I didn't see, like, Torbrand or anything, but if they have Torbrand, Valorant stance is obviously good. Let's just run it like this. I think we have enough good stuff going on. Yeah, this looks fine also. I'll play one of these on the first turn to get blue. Then we've got the Fading Hope. And you know what? I'm just going to shock in the Temple Garden. So now I have counterspells up. I'll use Destroyer's Disruption. I don't mind using it since I found this Hallowed Fountain. I'm just going to play tap lands. I'm good just hanging out. Do I care about this Wizard's Lightning? No. I'll just take it. That's the one I care about. I'll play the castle because it's untapped and it lets me... It doesn't let me do anything. Okay, they've got a Hazoret. That's fine. We can bounce Hazoret forever. Resolves. And Wizard's Lightning me, sure. I want to bounce Hazoret, I think. I guess I can bounce Dragon's Rage Channeler also. Just bounce everything. Yeah, I kind of like that. Do I need another Nightpack Ambusher? I actually think I bottom that and look for some more interaction. So to deal with the Hazoret, I've got Gearhulk plus Quench. Torrential Disciple. I just don't think I care about this card, sure. Yeah, they shuffled a bunch of lightning bolts into their deck. Finding the rewind was huge. Like Wolf. So now the Brazen Borrower can block the Dragon's Rage Channeler, and I've got Rewind plus Gearhulk. I think I am just going to play the Brazen Borrower now. Oh, it was after blocks were declared. That's fine. I'll just attack with these, make another wolf, leave this black back to block. I'm sure they figured out that I have the Gearhulk in hand. If not, that's what they should be thinking about. So yeah, this blocks this. Hazoret costs most of their mana here. So if they play Hazoret plus something else, if that's the plan. Just another Torrential Disciple. Yeah, sure. I'll Gearhulk Rewind. And then I get to cycle this and still have mana up. Cool. Everything went better than expected. That was great. Alright, second match with this deck against whoever this is. I'll go first. And yeah, I'll keep this hand. Sky Whaler's Shot is a fun of that I'm playing. I really liked this card when it was legal in Kaladesh or Aether Revolt, whichever set it was in. I would sneak a copy or two into my decks because when you do get to do something with it, it just feels really good. I'll shock the Heliod Fountain and pass. Looks like our opponent might be playing the white deck I was talking about. So we'll see. We'll see what we can do here. There's Heliod. We'll just counter Heliod. They hit us for 1. Now I think I'll just do Yasharn. Yasharn's not great in this matchup, but drawing us 2 lands is pretty good here. Works us straight up to Gearhulk, and then we can save this farmland for something else. Yeah, that's fine. Like, I don't mind if they do this and they hit us for 1. That's... You do whatever you feel like you need to do, opponent. We'll probably cycle the farmland here and maybe cast Fading Hope on something. Voice of the Blessed. Yep. So I can Skywhaler Shot the Voice of the Blessed now. Yeah, I'll take 3. Cycle this. And just shoot that while they're tapped out. Settle the Wreckage seems great against them. Alright, land go. I'm just going to settle the Wreckage. It gets pretty good value here. Because it exiles these 2 things, and I get my 2/2 back. Or I get a 4/4 back. Then I've just got Gearhulks to hold up now. I feel like we're in a really good spot. Innkeeper, sure. Let's look with Castle. I guess this taps me off blue so they could collect the company right now. Which maybe I shouldn't do. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. I'll draw the land first and then the Epiphany. I want to have 8 mana so it can quench something plus Gearhulk. So like if they try to Coco right now, I have Quench. And then I've got Gearhulk on Quench if they try to go for something else. Heliod resolves. Yep, take one. And they do nothing. Yeah, okay. Another collected company. I think I have to try to counter it. So I'll go Gearhulk. They have no more mana, right? So I can just do Drawer Disruption. Inquisitor Captain. Sure. They were just on mono collected companies, weren't they? And they found a Scurry Oak. So Scurry Oak is going to try to make infinite creatures here. That's the combo, Scurry Oak plus this, plus Heliod. So I have the Fading Hope, and I can bounce something. And I bounce the Scurry Oak because it costs more. I won't rewind. If they have land Scurry Oak, I lose this turn, but if they don't, I don't. Cool. I'm okay attacking with Gearhulk here. Temple, sure. And then we can rewind, which lets us untap all of our lands. Oh, this is Vigilance. Yeah, no blocks. And you're tapping out to give it lifelink. Well, so now I think I Epiphany. Or I can just Gearhulk Skyroller shot, right? Another rewind, yeah. Cool. I'm glad I'm playing against this deck, because I think this is one of the decks I'm kind of worried about, and so I want to test what I've brought. Or what I brewed for this. So, Isolates can be good here because they have these 1-mana dorks are so important to their strategy. Dovin's Veto counters Collected Company, and that's it. Aether Gust, again, hits the combo pieces, but none of the white pieces. What am I trimming? Yasharn doesn't do anything here. The Fading Hopes are good. The Brazen Borrower's good. So Settle the Wreckage is good against their backup plan, which is just attacking me. True Love's Kiss kills Heliod. which is kind of funny. I don't think this is the matchup for Isolate. I don't think that's why I have that card in my deck. The True Love's Kisses I will try. Dovin's Veto for Collected Company. I don't think that's worth it. Dispute. The Aether Gusts for Collected Company. And for Scurry Oak. Nah. I think that's all I'm changing. Taking out the Sharn, putting in the True Love's Kiss, so I can kill Heliod, and just running it back. If I see more green cards post sideboard, I'll bring in Aether Gusts. But for now, I think we've got a decent game plan. You know what sucks? Because Arena doesn't know about infinite combos. So our opponent's combo is infinite. They can make an infinite number of 1/1 squirrels that can make Scurry Oak infinitely large and gain infinite life. All of those things are true statements. It just happens. Just playing this tapped. I can beat infinite squirrel tokens with Subtle the Wreckage. I can never beat infinite life though. But the way that Arena works, there's no differentiation. So in Arena, I think if I was playing like a tournament, you could argue that it's technically correct to not concede, cast Subtle the Wreckage, and then I'm bouncing Thalia here. Yep, we'll keep that. And then win the game later. It would feel bad, and I would feel bad about it. But I think you could make that argument, and I don't like it. They hit an untapped land, and now I can't cast my counterspells. Probably should have just played the untapped land this turn. Okay. All of their dorky creatures are pretty good here. I'll take 5. I'll bounce Thalia again. And hope to draw a blue source. Oh, they just Coco. Cool. That's the combo. So I just lost to the combo because Thalia was beating me up. Yeah, I don't have any removal for Thalia. I messed up though. If I had played my untapped land on turn 3, I could have... I couldn't have even killed Thalia. Okay, well. We'll be on the play this time. We can get a counterspell underneath of Thalia, potentially. And that's just what we gotta try to do. Our hand ended up not lining up super well with the hand they had. Yeah, we'll keep this. I don't think I'm fading hoping anything on turn 1, so I'll just play this tapped. Play the Sun Petal Grove instead, because I might want a Growth Spiral, but I'm just gonna quench Thalia. So now I can Growth Spiral plus Fading Hope if I need to. That resolves. Voice of the Blessed, sure. Put this into play. Am I bouncing this now? I kind kind of want to scry. Yeah. Maybe I don't do that the way I did it, because I don't care what I draw this turn. If I draw a land, that's good. If I draw a non-land, I'm okay with that too. Oh, our opponent was scared that we had a counterspell, but we had nothing. Nice. Coco. Okay. Not getting a ton of value out of this Sublime Epiphany, but, like, it's fine. I like how we found the second Sublime Epiphany instead of, like, a Gearhulk or something. Okay. There's Gearhulk. Soul Warden plus Scurryhulk, that's part of the combo. Missing Heliod. They need Heliod plus a creature. There's Voice of the Blessed. Kind of want to counter the Voice of the Blessed. Yeah, I'm going to do it. So we're going to Gearhulk. Sublime Epiphany. Oh, this can do all the things. Counter that. Bounce the Scurryhulk, make a copy of Gearhulk, I draw a card. And then now I can Fading Hope. Or do I just Growth Spiral? I'll Fading Hope. And I'll draw another Gearhulk. That sounds great. Thalia is actually a problem. Thalia means I can't recast this Gearhulk and actually hit a spell. Oh, you're attacking? So if I Gearhulk here, I'm not doing anything. So I think I'll Petty Theft the Thalia. And then cast Brazen Borrower. I've got the extra land now, so I can cast spells through Thalia. Put you to 3, say go. So I'll let the Thalia resolve if they cast it, because now I can Epiphany through Thalia. And I'm more concerned about this last card in their hand that I don't know about. Like, if this is a company, I don't want them to just kill me out of nowhere. Brazen Borrower still kills them in 2 turns. It's not a company. Okay. Well, I'm happy with the way that game went, and I like the way I played. Deck worked pretty well. That's what I was hoping for. I was hoping to put together a deck that does well against the best deck in the format, but also has tools for the rest of what's going on. And I haven't... This Bant Flash deck has been exceeding expectations, let's say that. So that's going to be it from me for today. Give a deck like this a shot. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I think that some of the numbers and some of the fun ofs need to be adjusted to and tuned, I guess. But obviously, we saw that we can keep up with the Heliod Company decks. Mono red wasn't a problem for us. I played against a cat oven deck the other day off stream, and it went really really well. Also, the Yasharns and the various random removal spells are pretty good in that matchup too. I think. I'm not saying this deck is the best thing ever or anything. I think that the metagame might be in a spot though where this deck is pretty good. So that's gonna be it from me. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I really appreciate it, and I will catch you next time.